Hey students, tonight in your book you're going to complete pages 8 and 9. This will complete the book. So let's get started. Given 2 points. These are the steps for giving 2 points. So pause the video, write this down, and then start the video back up when you're ready. Okay, so if you're given 2 points in the problem, your first step is to find the slope using the 2 points by plugging them into the slope formula. Remember, the slope formula is m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Then, once you've found the slope, you're going to use the slope that you just found and one of the points. It doesn't matter which point you use to find the y-intercept by substituting it into slope-intercept form. So you're going to plug the 1 point that you found in your slope into y equals mx plus b. After you solve for b and you found b, you're going to substitute the slope and the y-intercept back into slope-intercept form. Step 4 is to rearrange to standard form, if asked to do so. And step 5 is to graph using slope-intercept. Okay? So, let's go on to an example. So if I have this example, before we go over it, pause the video, write this down, and when you're ready to start back up, start the video. Okay, so I have this example. It says find the equation of the line passing through the 2 points, -4, 3, and 6, -2. So I'm going to label my points first because I'm going to use the slope formula, which is m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So I label my points x1, y1, x2, y2. And then I'm going to substitute them in. y2 is -2 minus 3 divided by 6 minus a -4. Remember, 2 negatives make a positive, so I'm actually adding right here. So I have -2 minus 3, which gives me -5, divided by 6 plus 4, which gives me 10. And then if I reduce that, it gives me a -1/2. So I found my slope to equal -1/2. So now I'm going to take my slope, and I'm going to pick one of these points up here. Now I chose to pick the point 6, -2. There's no reason why I chose it. I just did. So I'm going to take both of these and plug them into slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. So remember, take your point and you're labeling it, x and y. So y is -2 equals my slope, which is -1/2. That's what I found. And then x is 6 plus b. Now I'm just going to solve for b. So -1/2 times 6 is -3. And then I'm going to add 3 to both sides to get b by itself. And so b equals 1. Now that I have my b and I have my m, I'm going to take them and put them back into slope-intercept form. So I'm going to substitute them back in. So I'm left with y equals -1/2 x plus 1. Now if it asks me to take that to standard form, remember in standard form you always move the x first. So because this is a -1/2, I'm going to add 1/2. It's going to cancel that out. And so I have 1/2 x plus y equals 1. And then because a cannot be a fraction right here, I'm going to have to multiply everything by the 2. So 2 times 1/2 gives me just x, or 1x if you want to put the 1 there. 2 times y gives me 2y, and then 2 times 1 gives me 2. Okay, so here we're just tying everything in together. You've already learned all of this right here, and the only thing that we added was finding slope first, which you've learned that as well. So now we're just putting everything together. Make sure that you have this written just how we have it written on this video. Be ready to come in tomorrow and do some work on it. Have a wonderful night.